Hello, everybody. Welcome to the TFTV stream. We've had a slight change of plans here, as the Ascent Froyo STV is broken and unfixable, evidently. So we are now here with the TFCrew versus Black Swan, joined by Curtis Truktruk.
Hello.
And yeah, it's going to be process week here. And yeah, things are kind of a mess at the moment. There's pie on all of our faces, so we're gonna figure this out as we go.
Yeah, I'm still not sure because right before we started, you got word that the Ascent Froyo game might have an STV, so I don't know what's going on. I just tried to join it again, and it didn't work.
Yeah, they'd have to switch servers, so interesting situation here as we've we're to live update. we're live, but we still don't know what's going on. So
yeah, it's pretty much like how TF2's been. It's how it is. It's just the way it is. That's fine. I think it'll be interesting either way. Either you get like the top two teams, or you get a little bit of a learning lesson with Black Swan and TFCrew. Personally, I don't know too much about these two teams that we're most likely going to cast, right?
Yeah, I'm thinking that's gonna be the case here. Probably a little too late to switch because I believe the Froyo Ascent game. Okay, never mind. Try just said he's switching it, so I assume we're working on the fly here, folks. I believe we're gonna switch over to that game probably now.
Talk about a perfect segue. Am I right or am I right? Okay.
Oh Christ.
Well, we're gonna wait for
guys,
the digits
this is
here.
the last night, unfortunately, that Cooler Master will be sponsoring TFTV.
I actually don't know if that's serious or not.
that was a joke, but might not be in an hour.
Someone's on the phone right now, so hopefully it goes well.
No.
Is he telling you it doesn't work?
No, well, that'd be a funny twist. But I'm just waiting for this STV to come up now. Froyo Ascent.
Yeah, this is the third STV we're going to be trying, so.
Yeah, 20 minutes from now we'll be casting an open match.
I sure hope not. Well, looking at the stats here, actually, I don't even want to get into the game until we actually get
looking
the
at the
server.
stats.
I don't want to
pre-game with the heavy.
No, I was looking at the ESEA stats, but I don't want to get into Froyo versus Ascent until we actually can get into the server. Just talk about Froyo versus Ascent for 20 minutes and then have to cast an open match.
Jesus Christ Almighty! All right, yeah, I'm waiting for this Froyo Ascent STV to come up.
So I think it's really cool that you guys have the little poll going on for you actually want to just cast this until the server comes up?
Yeah, I guess.
Just refresh after every mid.
Okay. Kurt, why don't you take over the mid?
Okay, here we go. We got red team, TFCrew on red team. Shout out to Uncle Dane and the other TFCrew folks for sponsoring. I believe this is Sparkle Gang. And
yes.
Yeah, going against Black Swan. I almost said Black Mirror. I think Black Swan is the favorite between these two teams, but I'm not quite sure, as both demo men arrived to mid. June going deep, doing a lot of damage to Ether. Ether goes down super early. This should be a Black Swan mid win if all things go to plan. They have the huge advantage. Mirror Man getting rocketed straight up in the air. Did I say Black Swan? I meant to say TFCrew. What the hell am I talking about? They lost their demo right away, Black Swan did, and they lost the mid. Smartly, they recognized that and decided to retreat to their second point without losing any other players. And still, only 1 death so far in this game. Both medics are around the same percentage. Split has a slight advantage, but there's absolutely no way he knows he has an ad. Rocket Wizard is going to go down in the sewer, so that's going to delay things. Looks like Black Swan wants to be a little bit aggressive in the IT, and Split drops. Actually, you didn't see Mirror Man. I think he jumped through choke or maybe sewer. But he drops Split, and that's going to open mid wide open. And Sheris drops. Never mind. So far, 0 Ubers have been popped, 2 Ubers have been dropped, and this is a slobber knocker of a match right now. Both teams kind of starting, like, it's just falling down the stairs right at the start of the game, and Black Swan has retaken mid.
Yeah, that was interesting overall. Yeah, somehow both medics drop in there, soldier bombs coming in uncontested, and right click not being clicked. You know, TFCrew had a pretty good mid because the demo Ether went down so early. He was one of the many nutty demos at Rewind this past weekend. Ether was really good, but going down so fast, they lose the mid, and then, yeah, after that, TFCrew, they got aggressive with the spam, and in the midst of them healing up from all the damage they took, Mirror Man just flew in there uncontested. Mirror Man, a pretty solid player overall. TFCrew, it looks like they want to get aggressive through IT here with the combo, which is kind of an odd decision considering the Ubers are even, and it's not really up to them to make those kind of decisions at the moment.
Yeah, it looks like Black Swan wanted to overwhelm IT and try to get a pick. They're unable to. Looks like June is trying to get through choke with a nice bomb, but it was not actually a nice bomb, and it's going to cause her to die. Immediate counter sack from actually June. Wait, we have Jahuyun Pai and June Mofu. I thought it was just, what? Who's Jahuyun Pai? I thought that was just June, but apparently it's not.
No.
Who the hell is that?
He's like, he's an upcoming player, Kurt.
All right, we'll call him Sniper because he's playing Sniper right now, and really proactive counter sack from the real June. Not really getting anything out of it, but very quick, and it's kind of just the same old. We got the sack play for the Sniper. The OG June is going to stay on Soldier as Black Swan is clearing up sewer for maybe a sniper angle for their sniper.
Yeah, alt tab.
Okay, Rocket Wizard just jumps right in and gets body shot. It's actually really good timing on his part. The soldier wasn't looking, but still gets taken down. That's gonna give June, whatever, I don't know how to say the name, Jahunpai, some room to snipe. Split is not gonna be able to be seen. Pops as soon as Split gets out of the IT area, and both Ubers are exchanged, and really nothing is being given by either team. They're just backing off.
Yeah, maybe you should do the analysis too, because I keep alt-tabbing to check this game.
Oh yeah,
so.
there's lots of analyze in this game so far. Actually, Ether goes down. That's a pretty big pick. Demoman generally holds down choke on this map, and they're not going to be able to hold it at all without their demo. Black Swan retreating and probably conceding mid, actually, as TFCrew dry pushes is doing a lot of spam to the players in choke. They still have a sniper, and June actually gets a kill trying to go in and kill the medic. She sacrifices her life to try to make a play, ends up accidentally trading in the process, as we are even back up, and it is still even Ubers, and neither team has been able to cap the second point so far this game. As the refresh button is constantly being spammed. Speaking of spam, Spamfest is in behind. Everyone knows it, but he somehow gets a shot off onto Cheris, and forces the Uber. A little bit of a panic Uber there. I don't think he had anything to worry about there, but that's going to give TFCrew a slight advantage, but their Uber gets popped up as well as Mirror Man comes in hot. 2 crispy clean rockets onto Split. Split goes down. That's going to give Black Swan a massive Uber advantage and likely going to get them mid. They're going to take it slow and steady. The only awkward part about all this is that they still have a sniper, which is not necessarily that great when you already have the medic killed. They trade the sniper for the pocket of TFCrew, and they actually didn't get into mid. I think they weren't able to push mid because of that sniper. It was just a really awkward class to have in that situation. But yeah, now he's off of it. They get another pick onto Smitty. They should be able to push right through mid. They almost have Uber. Split does not have his. A lot of damage being dealt to the TFCrew players in choke. They are finally retreating out with their lives, and I'm expecting Black Swan to push this on forward as they leave one person to cap. And here they come, and they're just getting stuffed. They need to find Split or get at least 2 picks here to make it really worth it. They haven't even capped mid off yet. Ninjax is so deep and actually gets killed by Split saving his own hide. And yeah, they didn't even cap mid. I think Spamfest may have denied it because he's all the way in behind right now.
This all sounds very exciting.
It actually is quite fun to cast against. Spamfest is really in deep. I'm pretty sure he saved that whole situation for his team. I missed it there, but I'm assuming that's what he did. He blocked the cap as his team corralled the Black Swan Uber and didn't lose any players to it. And now they're recapping mid. Ooh, is that what is that sound? That's the it's not the black box. Wait, is that? Do you know what that weapon is? It's the battalion's backup. Shout out to Console for letting me know what items are in TF2. Yeah, I thought I heard that. I didn't see it on any of the players. Oh, it's actually popped. He's holding on to it. June. And finally popping it, taking reduced damage here with that pop, but they end up losing 2 players anyway. Very interesting item choice, but it's not going to work out for him as Jinx is in behind, completely uncontested, making this very awkward for TFCrew. I think TFCrew knows, but he looks like he's going to be able to get in here. He gets 1 pot shot off on the Split. Split's in a little bit of an awkward position, surfs away, getting forced by Mirror Man, but if they get a couple picks here, it's totally going to be worth it. They get 2. If they can get Mirror Man here, it's going to be the second point for free, and they do. 6v3. They should be able to get the second point. That's 6v2. All they have is Ether and Sherisu is trying to get out. Everybody is going for the medic here, and Ether doing so much damage, just blocking the charge. Looks like TFCrew still wants to get in on this last point as they're pushing their advantage to the fullest potential, but they're taking a lot of damage in the process. Alright, breathe in, breathe out. What are you doing, Wyatt? You're just refreshing the page?
Yeah, and I'm, sending Steam messages.
Alright,
sending LinkedIn messages.
Yeah, he's... Wyatt's networking right now as Sherisu pops off his Uber, and with the counter Uber, Split comes back through. Everybody on TFCrew should be able to get decent positioning on the second point. They take down Black Swan's medic, and they're just going to regroup. They're not getting too greedy. June was already in deep, so she loses her life there, but it looks like they're going to just overwhelm lobby and get another free pick. This focus fire from TFCrew is very impressive, and it might end up winning them the round as Spamfest gets a lot of time on the point. They're pushing this without Uber, even though they have an advantage, but they're getting a lot of time. I think they're focusing on frags first and then capping it off, and yep, the Pyro's not going to be able to do much. And TFCrew, pretty commanding there after the.
I'm gonna be casting the game now.
Oh, okay.
So
okay, actually, you should do analysis after hearing what I was saying. What did you think? How did that round go?
Not for that one.
Oh, okay.
How about you cast this mid,
I was trying to have some fun, you know?
And then I'll tell you what happened.
Alright, June goofs up her jump, but Rocket Wizard gets launched back into his choke. A lot of damage going into both TFCrew soldiers. Smitty taking a lot of damage as well, but they're charging forward still as Black Swan is just puddled up on the right side of their mid, but they're protecting their medic at all costs, and they are just farming the TFCrew players that were just jumping right into them.
Yeah, the problem there for TFCrew was KTB took so much damage early that he wasn't able to come in on the bomb. He's going to clean up 1 now, but air shot down by Ether and Split, trying to make the escape in lobby. And actually, it looks like he's going to get out because the scouts are not with the rest of Black Swan to chase. So Uber going to be held on the side of TFCrew, just about to get it as Black Swan get The Spire capped off, but yeah, on that mid, KTB just taking so much damage early, he wasn't able to commit with the bombs, and then Split and Smitty were just too far back. The rest of the TFCrew players got aggressive, but there was no Demo Man damage output or heals to support them, and due to that, Black Swan just able to clump up, play the blob, and clean them all up. And now snipers on both sides of the field. Smitty with a trap on the Mirror Man, though. So TFCrew maybe want to get aggressive here and get their sniper a wider angle.
Yeah, I'm not sure what classes Mirror Man prefers, but... Oh, hey, actually, they already have a sniper. You already mentioned that. I just thought you were talking about Spampest, who is actually going in deep for the counter sack. Very smart play by him, not getting the pick. And Jinx immediately counter sacking again. I kind of want to see a spy. I really like seeing spy plays. I think they're a little too obvious now. Rocket Wizard actually sacks a second time, so it's going to give Black Swan a one-player advantage for a small amount of time here, but they do have a sniper.
Yeah, Jay trying to just beat the angle here. Uber's popped off on both sides now, and relatively even for both. It's going to be hard for Black Swan to do much after due to that sniper. Sticky's in lobby, but not going to catch anyone out from TFCrew, so they're just going to be back.
Looks like they want
to
to dry push this far right, and here they come. They're pushing. They're not taking too much damage either. They're getting in pretty free here as Mirror Man is looking for an arrow. A headshot rings off onto someone, but they're just kind of overstaying their welcome as Jinx and Jay go down, and Mirror Man barely escaping with his life. That dry push seemed pretty good. They just didn't really get any frags with their positioning.
Yeah, they wanted lobby control so Jay could continue to peek on Sniper, but they kind of just got pounced on, and because of that, now they're all the way back at mid. Uber's even still. All the players up on both sides now as well, and just 1 point regained for TFCrew, much better than holding their last. A lot of pressure in sewers right now from Black Swan. It looks like they want to peek out. The combo in there and the scout, so... At the same time, though, when you go for that sewer play, you expect someone to on the flank to try to make a play from IT, but Jay and the flank scout relatively far back, so actually now the soldier in. Jay, one huge rocket on the split.
Oh, and he gets back up. He almost
so
got
close,
back
yeah.
up on top of the medic. June trying to counter sack and actually gets another kill, so a two-player advantage for TFCrew. Rocket Wizard getting in super deep, opening up this middle point for his team. Spamfest getting onto Cherisfu, and they just force an Uber almost for free. Both Spamfest and KTV are still alive.
Yeah, this is some chaos. I don't think Black Swan has any clue what's going on, and I hardly do either, as they're coming to Vanilla the Uber. Ninjak's gonna go down in the sewer, and now the rest of Black Swan, they're meeting up with the respawns on their second point. TFCrew take the mid off of a bizarre play. I mean, their flank just went in, got the force. Somehow Black Swan, they just had no idea who to focus there. You could see KTB just jumping around behind, and then when they were looking at him, Spamfest ran in. They just... All the players on Black Swan needed to shoot someone, but they weren't able to do it, and now the push is going to come in from TFCrew on a second.
Jumps from both TFCrew, taking down Black's demo, but they lose literally everyone else except for Stochastic, who looks like is keen on that back cap opportunity, and he might actually get it. He should go right now, as he does. But I don't know if it's going to be fast enough.
It's going to get stacked. There's no way he can get this. Just a odd
June
play,
throwing herself onto the point too late, so they're going to lose another... Oh, I cannot believe June's gonna get out. Okay. Sorry, these TFCrew soldiers are just flying around every which way. So Stochastic actually spawn killing Ether, which is great.
Yeah, Stochastic is...
Silver lining, yeah.
Yeah, he's just hanging in behind, but you can see TFCrew already have the engineer, so not really intending on contesting the second point much. Actually, the Uber's coming in right now from rollout. They're right onto the demo. Smitty trying to escape, but he can't get back into the spawn door. Now just the gun to worry about here for Black Swan, getting whacked away up by Spamfest, resident engineer player here on the team. And positioning decent for Black Swan, but Soldier's not getting aggressive yet. Now they're finally going to get this cap time. They've been waiting to stand on it, but TFCrew now coming out of the spawn with a heavy so late, and so much damage out of Black Swan. They're probably going to get cleaned up. Mirror Man is so weak, just barely staying alive, and actually the medic kind of overcommits, trying to get the arrow on him, but so many players lost in TFCrew, they might actually end up losing this in the end of the scrappy fight.
And Smitty, it wasn't enough, but Stochastic came back and killed a couple people, and Spamfest on the off class doing a lot of work, but Black Swan's just player advantage reigning supreme there, and they tie it up.
Yeah, not necessarily the best executed push there from Black Swan. It took them so long to get cap time, but it worked out in the end because they hit more shots, and that's sometimes all it comes down to.
So we got Jay on the point doing a bit of damage to the swell of players of TFCrew, but TFCrew has the height advantage here. Are they going to commit with it? Just as I say that, both Black Swan soldiers go in super deep. A lot of damage into Stochastic. He goes down, and there is a Black Swan soldier in behind, shooting some rockets onto Split, turning a lot of heads. There's no players charging forward. As I say that, he pickaxes the medic, and here comes Black Swan. They're going to be coming through choke. June should get pinched here as Spamfest goes down. Jinx just 1v1s June in the sewer, and Black Swan getting a lot out of that. As I say that, KTV, one last rocket, not taking down Sherisfu, and they're going to retain their full Uber advantage into the second point, probably last as well.
Yeah, somehow Jay just getting the pickaxe frag, and I don't know, just not going down. It just took TFCrew so long to take him out, and he just somehow managed to get that frag. So now, full Uber ad inside of Black Swan should be a relatively easy push if they play it by the book.
Yeah, they're milking this here, but they do have a sniper to worry about. They're still milking this. They're not losing any players. I love their positioning right now. They're just taking over this right side of the point, putting so much pressure on the point, and just capping it with 5 TF2 players alive. Very well executed last push from Black Swan.
Yeah, just due to them not having to pop, you can see how scared the TFCrew players were to get any kind of aggression in, and because of that, though, it just, the milk lasted longer and longer and longer until they lost all positioning and there was an Uber to face, and then, yeah, just stood on point, so perfect push from Black Swan.
See if Black Swan continues the aggression. They kind of delayed their bomb early on, last mid, but it looks like it's going to be quite the opposite. TFCrew going very aggressive, but they're not getting any frags just yet. They lose Stochastic, they're going to lose Smitty. They just trade off the roamer, and that's it. It's 3v5 right now for Black Swan.
Yeah, KTB is just not getting enough on the bombs at the moment. I think they might need to commit harder on the side of TFCrew. Playing a little too passive is Black Swan chasing them into the 2 right now. Likely no one going down. Yeah, Spamfest and Split are ready to get out of there, and that's exactly what they do. Ubers are going to be up on both sides, and TFCrew again holding last here, but it looks like they actually want to pressure out a lobby. Scout Uber possibly from Bats. Oh no, but the drop.
Stochastic gets 2-shot by Mirrorman's rockets, and Split disconnected from Stochastic for just a minute there, and their Uber is just a travesty as Ninjax goes down doing almost nothing to Split, but they're going to be left defending their last point unless June can do something here. June does take down Ether, but oh wait, Sherisfu died in that somehow. I missed that. So it's not all bad news for TFCrew. In fact, they're going to be cleaning up everyone. Jinx is the only player left alive, and can't imagine him getting too much here. But he gets on to Split, who takes him down a lot of damage. But I'm not sure how Sherisfu died there. I'm very surprised. They had a huge advantage with their Uber, and they somehow lost their medic.
The TFCrew soldiers there did a ton. I mean, KTB came in from behind, he blocked the point, killed Ninjax, and June pushed out through lobby. Tons of damage, couple frags of her own, so TFCrew soldiers salvaging a pretty rough situation, and because of that, they're all the way back, and Split to the spam!
Is that across the map?
No.
No.
Cut the feed.
Wait, that had to be assisted, right? It must have been like a pipe/rocket.
Yeah, it was a pipe roller rocket, I believe.
Oh boy, that's unfortunate, but it is what it is. It's going to give Sheris a Uber advantage going into mid, and June is poised to jump onto the medic, but she's been spotted out and goes down for free. Jinx is getting in through choke as Ether does a ton of damage to Rocket Wizard. They're going to get the 2 picks and mid with their Uber, and it looks like they want to try to peek through mid, or choke here.
Yeah, Ether and Jinx are just out of control for Black Swan. They've been playing so well this season and at Rewind LAN, and now TFCrew, soldiers down, not going to get the forward spawn, so inevitably probably going to have to give up 2 here unless they get some kind of early pick. But Black Swan is actually taking a bit too long, so the respawns might actually come in here for them. Jinx kind of on the flank, getting right on to Split, soldiers bombing it as well. Dangerous position, and he does go down. The rest of TFCrew just trying to hold down this point, but with the heals on the side of Black Swan, it's going to be a tall order. Spamfest, Stochastic so low, and it's really just June with any kind of forward positioning, and she's probably going to have to get out or she's going to go down. These buff scouts are ready to go in. KTB trying to go for the bomb, but so much health on these scouts, and the positioning for Black Swan just so good. They're just going to clean everything up, and TFCrew, I think that was a bit of an overcommittal, just too late there at the end, because now they're in a position where they're going to have to hold last 3 down, and the Uber's already up for Black Swan. That whole play there suiciding onto the medic. It just took too long.
Yeah, and here comes the Uber. They're just looking for frags here, and they're pushing 2 players into spawn. They probably want to get some cap time. They're still pressuring both shutters here. Tons of time onto the point. Black Swan is going to take that round. And I have to say, Wyatt, that positioning for Black Swan was so good. They take down the TFCrew medic and just kind of ball up around their medic for a good minute there without even pushing forward and completely anticipating the counter aggression from TFCrew, and it pays dividends and wins in the round.
Yeah, that was just great positioning from them. It actually, I mean, it really just baited TFCrew into going for that play, because in the minds of TFCrew, it's we have to get their med. Our med just went down, or they're going to be pushing last with 100% Uber. But Black Swan, they just bided their time playing just outside a sewer, and the positioning and health from TFCrew, they were still kind of holding forward. And actually, if they had backed up and allowed Black Swan to get towards the point and then gone for that play, it would have been a bit better. But they kind of just held their ground. Their health got whittled away. They went for the play, and yeah, the Black Swan scouts are just very good. Especially, I gotta say, Jinx, I gotta give him more credit. I mean, he's an excellent scout. He's been showing off his skills all season, and Ether as well. And they've kind of had Black Swan, actually, their soldier duo has been different in like almost every game I've seen from them, actually. It's been not the same too. So still, despite that though, you know, they're making it work. And TFCrew, I really just want to see them go all out on these mids. They're getting a little aggressive, but then they're just backing off, and I'd like to just see them go all out with the aggression, you know?
It seems like they have tried it at least twice. I've seen them try it and just get they're just jumping into like a blob of overhealed players and dying after taking a lot of damage. So if they try that again, I hope they just can focus on not taking early damage and then going in with slight buffs or full buffs, because the last 2 times they've tried it, they've been hurt in the air. You got to be at least full health if you're bombing in, especially against the scout class.
Yeah, at the moment, it feels like Black Swan, their mids are pretty straightforward. No one on their team is really going for any unorthodox plays, big bombs. They're really just walking forward and taking the ground together. And TFCrew, their aggression is just split. So when a couple of their players take damage early on and they're getting healed up, Black Swan is just pushing as a blob during that. And then, yeah, just the damage output is not as strong. The healing's on those 2 early aggression weak players. Split has to heal them back up. It's just, yeah, Black Swan just playing the blob strat, which definitely works. So, I mean, yeah, because of that, I just want to see a TFCrew bomb on it. Just both soldiers just land on the blob and, you know, just rely on Stochastic and Spamfest to get the cleanup, because they definitely can, you know. They're skilled scouts, so they should be able to do it.
Yeah, looking at the stats here, obviously it's favoring Black Swan heavily. The first round was so sloppy from both teams. It seems like Black Swan did clean up their act, and I mean, they're honestly poised to make this 5-1 at this rate. The first round was definitely like just kind of a mess, but ever since then, Black Swan just seems to be solid as a rock in all assets of the game.
Yeah, Black Swan are definitely a team that's on the up and up. They, you know, they had a okay season last season for a relatively new team, I believe, finishing 7th. You know, getting some rounds against the higher level teams here and there. But this season, they've been really close with some of the high level teams. I mean, they almost beat Velocity on Viaduct. They had a great performance at Rewind LAN. You know, they got a ton of rounds versus top teams there, and you know, now back online. This is one of those games where, you know, they should be winning pretty handily, I think. Especially, you know, if they want to continue to improve and show that they are an improving team and they have potential to be a top team. This is one of those games that, you know, they want to win, and they want to win with a fairly convincing scoreline.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I forgot how long the half times and stuff were for Invite. It's been so long since I've casted. It just seems like you just want to get the ball. You just want to keep the ball rolling. But maybe TFCrew is actually kind of discussing what they need to do differently. And if you were in the huddle right now, if you were Coach TFCrew, if you were Uncle Dane right now, what would you be telling TFCrew? It's like, what do you need to do? Spamfest, you're playing engineer. You're doing a great job. What do you need to do on this mid?
Like I said, I think it has to be all-out aggression, whole team. It can't just be one soldier and then a little follow-up. No. They all have to go in. I want to see the all-out aggression here on mid from TFCrew.
Yeah, with the shake of the finger. No. You got to go in. And it looks like they are paused.
Oh.
It's like, yeah, literal no. They are actually summoning Uncle Dane into their mumble to teach them how to put sentry guns down on bad water. But I think, again, I completely agree with you. Just avoid as much early damage as possible, and all go at the same time, aggressive, and
yeah,
it'll work.
Actually, looking at these stats too, unsurprisingly, pretty fat game from Mirror Man. He's top damaging the server right now and top fragging it at 16 and 9. I'm not sure what the Black Swan starting roster is at this point because it's been switching on and off so much. But Mirror Man has been playing pretty damn well, and he was playing really well in that. There's the $1,000 Twitch Essentials Cup a few weeks ago, and he was a standout player in that as well. And he played a lot of Pyro, and he was going off. So he's having a pretty solid game here as well. And then, yeah, over on the side of TFCrew, Stochastic, getting the most frags. June with a lot of damage, kind of unsurprising. June was having some pretty influential plays there as well. So nothing too insane on the stat line, though. No one with a huge abundance of frags or deaths. I mean, it's really just coming down to, there's that first chaos round, and then it's really just been the mids. The mids have been the story as far as I can see.
And I think, Black Swan is making the most out of their advantages and turning them into round victories, whereas TFCrew is unable to have as many opportunities because of not winning. I don't know if they've won a mid yet. Maybe the first one, but
the first one,
not having as many opportunities and just not being as in sync as Black Swan is. As we wait another, we got a pause. So I wonder what it is.
Yeah, I hope it's a long one.
Yeah.
No, in the meantime, what else is going on in the world? Oh, there was another match completed tonight. Just for those of you who are trying to keep up with the invite happenings, it started at the same time. Running with Scissors versus the Hooligans for Hire. Scissors taking that game 5-2 with Psy Guy basically just rolling over everything in the server. So Running with Scissors still on their run, trying to make their bid for playoffs this season. Certainly a good one, I'd say, at this point. Definitely could be up there. So that's the other game that happened tonight. And of course, Froyo versus Ascent as well, which I will try to find some sort of update on here. But unfortunately, for some reason, it's not showing on ESEA the stats. Right now, I believe it looks like Froyo is up 2-0 against Ascent, also on process, of course.
Yes. So that's what's going around in the league. Of and let me look at the records here for both these teams. How are the playoffs panning out so far this season? What are the top 4 teams?
Well, it's pretty hard to tell. I mean, at the moment, it's certainly looking like Froyo and Ascent, of course, and then Velocity, Swift are probably the assumed next 2, but Running with Scissors is right in the mix, and I think my anime list is like just an inch off their tail. So really 4 teams I think that can make playoffs at this point. And then Black Swan is kind of just behind those teams, where I think Black Swan could at any point, if they're on fire, get an upset for any of those teams I just mentioned. And then TFCrew and Hooligans are just at the bottom, at least at the moment. Just improving. They're the newest to invite teams, and just steady improvement from them. So
yeah, it's interesting to look at these But look at how it plays out, because it's surprising to see Black Swan 2 and 5, because they just look pretty, like when everything's working for them, at least from the LAN that we were able to catch last weekend, and today's match. They just seem like when everything's clicking, they're just very, very hard to beat.
Yeah. Evidently, the issue we're having at hand here is that Mirror Man is, well, there's an unexplained issue with his ESEA client. It's just not working, I guess. So, oh boy.
All right, put on a cup of coffee. We're gonna be here for a while.
Yeah, that is definitely possible. Unfortunately, well, you know, we won't go after ESEA too hard here, but some unfortunate issues at hand.
Yeah, ESEA is getting pretty. I mean, honestly, at this point, there's actually no use in playing. It's just been so long.
Yes.
Gotta make sure the hackers don't get in.
Now, maybe in the meantime, because I need to go get a Ricola, can we maybe throw on some music or something here, console, just for a couple minutes, because this might be a little bit. All right, so we're gonna be back in a minute. I'm gonna get a Ricola because my throat's hurting. All right, everybody, we are back to the pause, but it's going to be unpaused really soon. I'm telling you. It's Black Swan, TFCrew. Black Swan currently in the lead, of course, 3-1. We're just about to head into the second half here. Mirror Man, who's been so far the top damage and top fragger on the server. He was having some problems with his ESEA client, but he is back in action. So the match is about to get back underway. TFCrew, as we were saying, need to fix up their mids. So far winning the first round in the game, but after that, just a dominating performance here from Black Swan, up-and-coming team and invite.
Yeah, so far, whoever has won mid has won the round. So, as we've been saying constantly, these mid fights are very important. And if you just tuned in, we're both hoping that TFCrew can play very aggressive on this upcoming mid. They seem to be kind of playing somewhere in the middle, and it's been not working at all.
Yeah, definitely. Just more decisiveness. I mean, it could go the other way too, where, they could opt to play ultra passive. But I just think, when you're going up against that Black Swan blob strat, the best thing you could do is just land on the blob and, because if they are on that blob, just splash damage onto everything in sight. So that is what we would like to see here from the TFCrew. They've had more than enough time to check the stream and, maybe get some some pointers. So maybe we'll see what happens.
But
it could be ghosting.
Might. I think we're this is some mind games, like rock paper scissors. Like both teams have. Yeah. What are they going to choose? If you were to choose, what would you choose? I know what I would choose.
Wait, between what? Passive and aggressive mids or rock paper and scissors?
Rock paper and scissors. Of course. Oh, you're just not going to give that information away for free? Okay. Understandable.
Not in front of the masses, Kurt.
Okay. I know there's
too many viewers for that.
Stadiums packed full of people watching right now. The crowds are roaring. The crowd's just so hyped, even during pauses. But I think the game is live real time, so it's just a matter of seconds.
I sure hope it is.
Yeah, me too.
Otherwise, well, we just Pooch got screwed, but it looks like, hopefully it will be. I mean, figuratively or literally?
What does it mean, literally?
Let me give you the figurative definition on TFTV, sponsored by Cooler Master. So, anyone in the chat who's in this game still? That could maybe give us the information, and if they can't, we'll just hope it's because they're rolling out to mid right now.
So the pauses are still like a minute and a half, 2 minutes in the future, right? So this mid already happened, right? Like real time.
Yeah. So Mirror Man would crash out at some point after whatever happens in mid. Technically enough time for them to win a round and then be pushed to their last, maybe, But that certainly seems unlikely.
It does.
Any funny YouTube videos we can play? Sorry.
I'm actually curious.
Guys, we're not running out of topics here, all right?
No, we're not. I mean, the internet's a big place, and there's a lot of things in it, and this is just one of them. And right now, it's paused, so sometimes you just gotta go exploring to the other parts of the internet until this part of the internet returns to video games and not floating people in the air. Let's see, what do I got in the YouTube favorites list here? I don't think I've put anything in here recently. How Gucci Gang was actually made. By Much Dank.
Well, folks,
that's it.
We're hanging on by a thread here. As
I forgot to show you this one. It's,
Black Swan. Kurt, you can't say that word on TFTV.
Oh shit!
Oh, he said it again.
Am I really not allowed to swear?
Oh no. Well,
you have to be able to swear. Come on. This isn't Overwatch League, for fuck's sake. Just watch that video. It's a good
All
one.
right, we're gonna have to delete the VOD.
Yeah, are you really? We're allowed to swear. Like, I'm not like swearing at anybody. I'm just pirate, you know, like SpongeBob introduction. The SpongeBob theme song where the pirate swears. Yeah, that's me.
Yeah, that is a pretty good video. I don't think. I'm not sure if that's supposed to be played on stream, but
no, it's private. No one knows. Just, you know what you guys can do in the meantime? I'll probably have like a couple of friends, like your best bud. If you have a best bud, you can just watch it yourself, you know? Maybe like share your favorite recent YouTube video or Twitch VOD.
now I see the viewer count is increasing, so we must be doing something right here.
Yeah, this is I actually had time to turn on my view bot for the stream, so
oh good, you got us 40 more viewers with it. That's some great code. You have a great bot network.
My GPU is on fire because my view bot, it's only netting 40 viewers, but I think it's worth it. I don't have to pay for heating in my room.
Dude, my AMD Radeon is about to explode. Okay.
Oh, crud.
Okay, so right, so no one can hear console, but we're acting like you all can. So apparently, someone on Black Swan, yeah, they had to repause.
We should have console announce it. I think he deserves
his
some shine.
stuff crashed again.
Should tell the whole stream why I just said what happened.
Yes. Yes.
All right, guess he's not taking the stage. Next time.
Well,
we'll just set up for later. I feel like the production should be able to like pop in on the stream. You know what I mean? This isn't the most serious thing in the world. Like, I was thinking, like, when I used to cast, did you just take it way too seriously? Like, obviously, like if it's a playoff match, but if it's just like, you know, a game where you kind of just feel like filling out like positioning for the teams during the season, gotta be serious. We gotta have a good time, especially during times like this, you know, hard times where you're just sitting here, pause. Mirror Man's ESEA client is actually not ESEA, and it's his hacked Roblox account. You know what I mean? Like, he's trying to figure out how to use the internet. You know, just gotta have a good time.
Well, we have some TF2 news here. Here on TFTV. Froyo did in fact beat Ascent 5-1. So there's an unusual result that we surely didn't expect.
I mean, I would say the opposite. If we're gonna be honest, I think Froyo is the best team. But you know what's surprising? That they finished the whole game. They finished the whole game already, and we're here.
I'm having this interesting issue here where somehow my FPS is actually like getting lower as time goes on in this pause.
Yeah, mine's
pretty
down
soon
to like
I'm gonna be at just one frame.
I think it's just stocking them up for when they unpauses, so you can like see a lot more. You know, I know our eyes only see at 60 FPS, but trust me. When you see a 144 hertz monitor for the first time, whoa. That's what everyone says.
Yeah,
unless they forget to put the refresh rate on 144 hertz. Yeah.
Dude, what is the point in buying this monitor? It's so expensive. I can't even see the extra 84 frames.
For my monitor. 720p. Big icons on my desktop. Windows 98. Chips challenge. Yeah, I'm actually, that FPS drop is pretty interesting because I honestly wonder what's going to happen when we unpause, because mine is just like, it's really bad. I feel like I want to rejoin the server, but you can't when it's paused.
Oh, it just
it just shot back up.
Does that mean I bet we're starting? I bet it's time to start in 2 minutes.
Yeah, I think.
Kurt, can we kill time for 2 more minutes?
Well, you know what? Both of us are getting sick, so that's a topic of discussion. Sometimes you get sick as a human being, and your immune system grows from it. So it's like a blessing in disguise. Like you sneeze, and you're like, "Thank you," and you won't get the same sickness twice because your body is smart. You know?
Yeah, you're right.
Mm-hmm.
You're right about that. That's what happens. That's the post-LAN experience, though. Rewind 1, I was deathly ill when I went there. I was patient 0. I screwed everyone else's week up after LAN. But this time I wasn't, and now someone else got me sick. So
I didn't even know you were sick when we were going to LAN last time.
Oh, I was.
I was sick too.
Just not as bad as I was after.
I remember one of the 7 players had like a crazy stomach virus or something. Oh, nice. Console's playing guitar or something.
Is that on stream? That'd be some great downtime. Yes.
Just do it for next time there's a pause, because I feel like by the time you get set up... Well, he was saying that he wants to set up an audio input so he can play guitar, which I'm fine with. You get some Coheed acoustic jam sessions, you know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely.
With console.
Wait,
are Coheed jams funny
can they hear that?
Still?
Or... Oh, well,
just
get it set up. Okay, console's setting it up, folks.
Dude,
sure. This guy is, he's a triple threat. He produces casts. He's handsome, and he plays the guitar.
Rips.
Ladies, that's at console on Twitter.
Yes, it is.
Oh, nice. So
beautiful.
What do you have to say to all the people that you're seducing right now? That's not the right word. Not seducing. What is the word when you play guitar for someone, or you like sing for someone? Serenade. Thank you. It sounds like marinade, but it's completely different meaning and word. So what do you have to say about all the people that you're serenading right now?
All 175 of them? Hi.
Mm-hmm.
I'm console. I have red hair. I'm really bad at TF2, so I do camera work.
Nice.
That's.
Well, there you go.
Are you gonna play?
Sure.
He's
guys, you better be wearing your brown
starting
pants.
to sweat.
Do you know the rest of the sentence? Maybe.
I don't even know if this is tuned.
Oh wow. Okay, now the excuses.
No, this isn't tuned. There we go. See? I know how to tune a guitar. You see, that's it. Alright, I'm done. Bye, everybody.
Alright, so that's some of the cats. See you guys. No, it's actually not. So we started at 11 o'clock at night, and now it's midnight. So...
Yeah, I really hope this match goes long enough where I don't get enough sleep for work tomorrow. That's gonna be my big hope.
Yeah, it is unfortunate because in this situation, it's not like someone getting thrown in the timeout. You know what I mean? Like their parents ripped out the Ethernet cable. It's just an unfortunate circumstance, but we all have to pay the price.
Yeah, you're right. We do all have to pay the price. But at least.
At least we have
I got nothing. I got nothing, guys. Oh wow, I-63 has already been announced. Wait, console, can they still hear you?
Yes, they can.
Oh, okay. That was very natural then, in this whole interaction. I-63. Oh, it's coming up in August. Dates yet to be announced, but TF2 is going to be there. The next big international LAN. You hear that? I already know it's international. And it might be more than just 2 continents, so I hear through the grapevine. Yeah, it'll be trip to national. Three continents.
What I'm personally hoping for is that it's 4 continents, and that the semifinal is Swift NA versus Swift EU, and Swift SA versus Swift AU. I think that'd be a great tournament.
Yeah.
So what's with Swift
What a
using
twist.
a V instead of a W? What the hell? What are they doing?
I don't know.
Illiterate.
Hello? Knock knock?
Is there a joke? Do I say who's there? Or was it...
Sure.
Who's there?
I don't know.
All right, good night, everybody.
No,
Jesus Christ.
It just you know how it's when people say grill and some people are like, oh, it makes me cringe when you say grill.
Okay, yeah.
You gotta say it's Swift. It's not Swift. What the hell? Unless it's like some like really like it's like a German word or something that I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
But it's not. It's like I don't know. Stop trying so hard. Hey, Swift, do you want to sponsor my stream, by the way? Hello?
Anyone in chat on these teams? Maybe give us the whole update here.
Let me message my good friend Charis, who's been our one point of communication with the teams.
Yeah, that would be great. Call him on the old dial-up.
Indeed.
You can put that video on while you wait if you like. Oh no, it's not Gucci Gang. It's much better than Gucci Gang.
I think that's appropriate for TFCV. That could be played.
It's Winnie the Pooh dancing to Pitbull. For those that didn't know, it's a very popular video, but it's very good. You know, not everything great on the internet needs to be super underground.
Yeah, unfortunately, VOD mute. I mean, at this point, it's gone a little bit down the drain, but.
Yeah, I know. It's probably not. I think that's where the car goes off the rails. You know what I mean? You can just, if you're really curious, just Google Winnie the Pooh Pitbull. Or Winnie the Pooh dancing to Pitbull.
Do we have a TFTV hotline? Can we take some calls from the audience or something?
I'm gonna load up chat. Maybe there's some like chat requests for like cool games to pass the time.
Is this the part where we take Dagger's request and turn this into a Minecraft stream?
Yeah, I mean, if you haven't installed, maybe we could play, you could play some Mahjong. We can analyze.
Oh dear lord. I'm pretty...
Heads Up or 7-Up? Or Heads Up 7-Up? Roblox?
I mean, I'm not Slyn, but I play a mean Minesweeper board. What are words?
I think that's worth showing off to everyone. Just make sure your desktop doesn't have any, like, gotta change the desktop to a cool car instead of the hot babe, you know what I mean?
Oh, don't worry. My desktop is the stock Windows install.
Oh, nice. Me too. I have never changed it because I'm boring.
Do we have any donations? Read?
Dude, I wish. Oh boy.
I just want to go to bed and me, because Mirror Man's ESA fucked itself, and we paid up a sub, and his ESA is fucking itself. So I think ESA right now is it's in a really bad state, you know? It's the end of February.
I can't tell if this is a comment on the service itself or just particularly tonight.
Yeah. So what, can you play, what kind of songs can you play there? Can you play, Hey There, Delilah by the Plain White Tees?
Ooh, that is one I can play.
Really?
You gotta sing it too.
Oh no. Oh boy.
Hey there, Delilah. Something, 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 something.
Let me pull up the
Something,
lyric
something.
sheet, because I can play through the whole song.
Can you like
That was very
green screen the
impressive,
lyrics
actually, off
on the
the cuff,
screen
though.
while you?
It's actually really funny.
Oh my god. I did not imagine this is how I would spend my my Thursday night. This is amazing. Let me control plus because I'm blind. Console, have my adopted baby. Oh god, Azazel, please not like this. Show some decency.
I'm only 14, but God, the nostalgia is coming.
Do a speedrun rollout. Oh god. Okay, so I got a message from Charis, I'm going to guess. No, it is from Steph. Give Getaway a mumble so he can say funny things. Does Getaway not have the TFTV mumble? I would assume.
What about Mangachu?
Yeah, Mangachu's in the chat, you know? That's a voice that the community needs to hear from.
Yeah.
Mangachu, we've called upon you.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. There's two extremes to what I can play on guitar. I can play thrash metal, and I can play some emo boyo things, and that's about it.
What about baby metal? Did you ever hear of baby metal?
I
found that was apparently it's a thing.
What is
Oh.
that?
I'm not sure. Probably not very good, but maybe it is.
It sounds a little aggressive.
Mm-hmm.
Look at that, this is a cool band.
Hell yeah. Can we get our truck M's in the chat? Console, keep going, man. This is the best content we've had all night.
Jesus Christ.
Dude, I'm just looking at this pill on the middle, the very center of the map, and ooh, I kind of think it has like the gooby glue that's in Fortnite. I wonder what that tastes like, honestly.
Oh, the
Like, it gives you a shield. It might not taste good, but it's really good for you, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'd imagine it tastes like Flintstones gummies if you melted them down.
Oh, I don't even know what those taste like, but probably not very good.
They're okay. They're okay. You know, honestly, right now I'm getting flashbacks to about 3 hours ago when I had an anxiety attack in the middle of a scrim because a demo jumped me.
Damn.
Yeah.
Sorry that happened.
Yeah, it was very troubling. Shoutouts to Mackie, if any of you saw him at Rewind.
Mackie?
Wait, Mackie was at Rewind?
Different Mackie, M-A-K-I. Yeah, not.
Oh.
I realize now what I've said, and different Mackie, folks. Not.
Yeah, I saw Mackie at on the documentary, the Rewind doc, which will probably get uploaded to YouTube soon, so more people can see it.
Yeah.
It was nice to see him in his beautiful American flag eagle shirt representing NA. I think that was during the first international LAN, actually. I don't remember what I-series it was. I-45?
I-46.
I-46.
Man, I got some crazy nostalgia from watching the Ready Up premiere. I had to go back and watch the I-46 final again. That was a tournament. Last time that a gravel pit was played. Sad.
Yeah, rest in peace, gravel pit. Let's influence the minds of the community by, you know, maybe bringing up how good gravel pit was for the 100th time.
Listen, I've got two unpopular opinions. One, we should be playing stock granary. Two, we need to bring back gravel pit.
I mean, I feel like those are really bad. I mean, yeah, they're unpopular for a reason.
Well, I don't think G-Pit is, I don't think that opinion's that
like
unpopular.
A map.
Actually,
G-Pit was shipped on the Xbox version of the game. Like, that's an old map, and I don't think it holds that well. I remember when the
Maybe.
game first came out, you could somehow get under the map and build sentry guns. These are like the first TF2 videos on
Mangachu says,
YouTube.
if you bring back G-Pit, I'll play the game. And, well,
He
folks,
just got
G-Pit's going
signed
to be
to a
back in
team. There's
rotation.
no way
No,
he
he
would.
didn't.
Yeah, he did. I'm serious.
Yeah, he just
So
got
shout out to
signed
Mangachu
to,
for doing it.
he just got signed to We Love Anime, and they'll all be making a return. Mangachu, Jav, Fracture. They'll be back in Invite and playing Gravel Pit.
Oh yeah, whatever happened to Fracture? He was
Some
MG
say he's,
God.
some say he's still on Badlands mid, just spamming stickies to this day.
Is that a bad thing?
I don't know.
I don't know MGE etiquette.
It's like a haunting thing. There he is. On Badlands mid.
You can see the ghost, but
Kurt,
they
I
can't
don't
see
know.
you. That movie's coming out this summer.
Man, TF2 movies coming out every week now.
Yeah, honestly, for those that haven't seen the what is it called? Ready Up documentary?
Yeah.
That was very good. I'm probably gonna watch it again when it's on YouTube. Get the YouTube quality, you know? And the fact that you don't have to watch a Twitch VOD. It's quite nice.
Yeah. That'll be cool.
Very.
Yeah, dude, that'll be cool.
So what is your mouse hovering over right now?
Rocket Wizard.
Ooh, nice.
Wow, look at that hat.
Ooh,
All right, okay, we're at the
camera on
point where
this.
we have to critique the loadouts, you know? There's like, I mean, the demographic that
Sounds like we're at the
watches-
point to end the stream then.
Yeah, after we got, actually,
Did someone move or something?
I thought someone did because the stream like switched scenes.
Oh my god, someone did move. No, someone actually moved.
Holy
this is not a joke.
Schnikes.
Red alert, Mirror Man was crouched before, now he's standing up. I don't know what that means.
Let me get the camera. I see this. He's also still flailing a pickaxe in the air, so...
I'm ready for these last 2 rounds to last like 2 total minutes after this whole shit.
I really hope TFCrew brings
see.
it back just for the sake of everybody's time, you know. Everybody's time is really valuable, including the players. You know, no one wants to wait this long. Sometimes ESEA, you know, bites your computer in half and steals some of your money for buying another or registering another player on your team, and then it's still not working. That doesn't sound very good. Can they hear that?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Oh,
That's Stricken. That's
nice.
That's another metal song. I have very poor music taste.
No. You gotta support what you like. You know what I mean? Unless you like legitimately like Toby Keith or something, then it's kind of like.
Listen, when you're an
Love
emo,
on the
then
dance
it's
floor.
that's pretty tough.
listen, when you're an emo boy like me and you have your hair red and you wear skinny jeans and My Chemical Romance shirts in public, you learn to accept the fact that you're trash.
Hmm. Well, there's really nothing to say to that.
That was self-deprecating.
What do you like about? Do you like the song Red
I'm
Solo
sad.
Cup?
Reds. Listen,
I listened to that song on stream yesterday because
it's a great
I
song.
was I haven't heard it in a while, and that's about it. There's really no other reason other than I haven't heard it in a while. I thought it would be funny, and it's one of those songs. It's just like it's just disappointing, you know. It's just really disappointing. On the other hand, She Thinks My Tractor's Sexy is actually pretty funny. The music video, you know, American culture. Actually, you know what I was going to say before? With your microphone on, I remember watching an EU cast a couple years ago where the cameraman had his mic on the whole time, and he was just pigging out. He was just eating everything. He was like snacking on some chips and stuff. It was pretty funny. It's kind of embarrassing for him, but it happens to the best of us, you know? It's like the candid cam. He was giving us the mukbang cast.
Yeah.
Which honestly I think is a pretty untapped market in esports.
Yeah. I think the best camera I've ever. Oh dear God, we're going live. Jesus
Oh
Christ.
my
I can sit up in my chair.
Okay.
We got everybody sliding
It's a big
around on
boy
their
time.
ice skates.
This is about to be the greatest second half you've ever seen in ESEA. Soldiers bombing in.
Ooh.
Jay with the frag onto Smitty, but he's going to get traded out. It's a 5-on-5 aggression from KTB, but kind of being held at bay. Is Black Swan continuing this blob mid that's been working for them so well? Getting the frag onto June, and all the players here from TFCrew grouped up on the point. Rockets flying in from the Wizard himself, and...
No, this is probably when they like paused and unpaused.
Okay.
So.
Okay. Yeah. Wow. What an exciting boy. It could go either way, you know? Who wants it more?
I mean, I don't think
they're gonna
it's
leave
gonna
it
go
all on the
TFCrew's
field.
way. Unless Stochastic makes a huge play. He's really holding his gun really far out in front of him right now. He's
he really
almost
is.
one-handing his scatter gun.
Can we get the camera on Stochastic here, please? Oh my god.
Yeah, so he's ready to just shoot his... He might lose his scattergun with the recoil when he shoots it with one hand here, but...
Well,
shit.
know, we'll be analyzing this mid all night long.
So let's check out this positioning. We got a 5v4 Black Mirror Man. Oh, I just realized they probably named their team after... Wait, no. Never mind. It's not Black Mirror. It's Black Swan. Why did they name it Black Mirror? They have Mirror Man on their team. Did they really like the movie that much? Or like, I don't know. It's a pretty good
They
movie.
just love Natalie Portman.
Natalie Portman's a great actress. So, you know, shout out to Natalie Portman. She's coming out. She actually she's going to be in a movie called Annihilation that's coming out soon. That movie looks pretty cool.
TFTV, sponsored by Annihilation in
Yeah.
theaters February 29th.
Yeah, there's really no like ads for it, but I think it's coming out in like a month, so that's one to watch probably. Anyway, Spamfest is just floating there. He has full health, split full health. Wow, look at these players' health. I think Mirror Man's going to disconnect very shortly after it unpauses. So
Okay. Well, oh wow. So okay. So if Mirror Man, no. So if Mirror Man crashes right now, 4v4. It could go either way. Kurt, what's gonna happen if he crashes? So many more, scenarios to play with.
well,
This isn't just,
he's holding his
it's not
rocket
just
launcher
zeros
with one
and ones
hand.
anymore. We have 2s and 3s in the mix,
Speaking of funny ways of holding your gun, like Mirror Man just holding this, he has an entire rocket launcher in one hand. So he might disconnect because of that. But honestly, I think what's going to happen is Ninjax is going to get arrowed. And if Ninjax turns around and like goes aggressive before Stochastic turns around, Cheris might be in some trouble right here. Might get 1-2 shots. That's all you need to get the kill on Medic as Scout. And I think, I honestly think Stochastic's going to do it. I really do. I really think Stochastic's going to do it. What do you think? Is there a way you can put a poll in the game on the stream? Like, is Stochastic going to do it? Is he going to do it to him? Yeah. Yes. Yeah. Yeah. One for yes, two for no. I think the other way of doing it is like the like the emote thing that NodeCG has. Oh, Stochastic. So is Stochastic gonna do it with one hand on a scattergun? So why? How you feeling?
Sorry, there was a lot of dead air I'm sending a Steam message. Wait, what was the question? We're still analyzing this mid.
It's one of those questions that you can give pretty much any response to. You know, you can give the serious response, or you could just give like the satisfactory response.
I'm actually rewind to. Actually, was a very great experience, and it. You know, I'm in a great mood. I realized a lot of things about life, Kurt, and I'm doing pretty well. And I had a wonderful time there, seeing all of my friends. And but then I'm a little sick. Oh, and I got a oh man, dude, you know me, dude. No. Dude, Buffalo roads are trash. You know that just as well as I do.
Oh yeah.
I hit a wicked pothole the other day. Tire instantly flat. Fucking rest in peace. $260.
Oh, you're actually not that far from me. I'm from Syracuse.
All right, well, good night, everybody. We're gonna go to McDonald's now. All three of us.
Let me hop in the car real quick.
So it looks like, let's see what the vote is showing. It looks like a lot of people are really oh, we're just gonna do it. Is he doing it?
Oh my God, Ninjax!
He did it! He did it! Oh my God, he took it to him. The HUD is gonna be broken for a while. Jinx sliding around goes down. And my FPS is 47 right now for some reason.
Yes. Now, boy, Uber's evened out, but look at this. TFCrew.
Jay, look at that positioning.
Fearless.
Look at that positioning from Jay. Look at the patience. Look at the rocket jump. There's the rocket, and there's the drop. Oh my God.
Wait, what? How did he kill Stochastic too?
Wait, what? He's still alive.
What the hell? Oh no. How does that happen? I don't know. How does he do that? Or wait, what's the beta?
How did he get that?
Yeah. How does he get? Okay,
well,
Spamfest
goes
is
down
behind.
to a nice,
crisp
Spamfest kill. So both mechs going down. This is just a slobber knocker, reminiscent of the beginning of the game, not 1 hour ago. More than that. And both teams are just shooting each other and not really taking any positioning. Yeah, hour and a half now. And Split should be able to get out with Stochastic, and the Poot Spamfest in the forward spawn, gonna switch back. Jay explodes and dies to his own rocket, and after all of that, Black Swan retakes mid. I'm not sure what the Ubers are, because the HUD is still a little goofed up.
Yeah, HUD a bit goofy, and right now, TFCrew, they want to get some aggression. Oh, look at that little trap. Doesn't get any kills. That was a sneaky one. I don't think I've seen that one before from Ether, but TFCrew, they're just walking in, and they just get the point. Black Swan, no aggression. They're scared. They're terrified, Kurt.
Yeah, you don't want to play scared in a game like this. Team Fortress 2. You want to play with your best foot forward. If you're playing scared, you're going to lose. And,
yes.
So it seems Black Swan is winning, which completely contradicts the argument that we're making here. But, you know, the TFCrew could bring it back, and it looks like they're taking it through sewer here. Rocket Wizard shooting some rockets. Split not getting pressured at all, so he's walking in fairly cleanly. They lose Rocket Wizard. Stochastic making some room for his team. It looks like they're going to have to pop here. It's a matter of if they can get some kills. They get two. They get Ninjax and Jay.
Jayumbe. And, and it looks like this is a potential last push here. If they, if they gas up and put the pedal to the metal. They're trying to come in, but no point time, and the spawns are probably going to come in soon.
And
Uber popped off.
There it is.
TFCrew, they're on the run, but look, oh no, Split, he is in serious danger.
I think they're going to try dry pushing this TFCrew as they're piling. Ooh, they're just backing off. They're not going to throw everybody in there, but they're going to trade Jay for June. And as Black Swan pulling their medic out with the scout on the point, Spamfest is kind of chilling in IT here, just scouting it out. And it looks like he wants to make a play. I think his team is like, bruh, get back. But he's like, bruh, I'm staying here.
Come on.
That's exactly how they would. Come on, bruh.
Yeah, Black Swan's still with 5 at the moment. Yeah, they have 5. Mirror Man, I think he's come back in now. Taking his sweet time, but he's back in the server. As still not able to see the Ubers due to the whole HUD glitch thing here. So I hear I hear scouts building though. Scouts building on both sides. So at some point here, TFCrew, you know, KTB, the Rocket Wizard, is going to launch his body into the Black Swan masses. Actually, no, never mind. Black Swan, they're just gonna come right into mid and trade these.
And
Ubers.
here comes the Uber, and it looks like Sheriff is gonna milk for a while. Decent positioning from Black Swan, but it looks like they're trying to get out. Oh my god. Actually, that's the opposite of what I just said. They just got crushed. Mirror Man super low, but he's still alive. Looks like Jay wants to get in behind. He might be able to get in for free, but now KTV's gonna be on the case here. They spot him out. They're gonna be capping the point, and they're probably gonna keep pushing forward with their huge advantage here as Spamfest caps off 2, and they're gonna cap off the last point here. TFCrew bringing it back, taking advantage of the Mirror Man disconnect.
Yeah.
Wow, very eloquent.
Jay, he was just in too far behind in TFCrew. You know, good read there, understanding, you know, like KTB could have fought the 1v1, but he decided to just go forward with the team, and that was a great choice, and pays off. They take the round.
Speaking of Jay, going in all the way behind, it looks like he's going all the way around. This might not work out, but as TFCrew is playing aggressive, they have decent heals as Jinx just completely denies the soldier bombing. Jay comes in behind, but I don't know if he's going to be able to do much. He's super hurt. He's got a scout on him. He does go down. TFCrew losing their medic, but they have a player advantage. So they're going to take mid and try to force Sheris as Black Swan repushes mid here.
Yeah, TFCrew, they're, you know, they're coming alive here after that long delay. There was a shift in momentum, and now they are, you know, they're on the pedal. And what is he doing? He has some plans here. He's taking a bath in the sink.
Oh no, he pulls the trigger too early, but can he force the Uber? If he was just a itty bitty more patient, he would have had a crisp, clean shot at the medic, and he still almost made it happen, but he is dead. They're gonna pop the Uber into mid here. A very far bomb from Mirror Man, not doing too much damage, but Split does go down. Jinx, or Ninjax, is going to clean up the TFCrew medic, and yeah, as long as they keep Cheris alive, I think they're going to be poised to take the second point with this big Uber advantage that they're retaining.
Yeah, that was a great bomb with Uber from Mirror Man. He didn't get all the frags, but he did enough damage in the choke. But it was just him landing in the choke, and just those couple seconds of delay allowed the scout to come into the Uber and get that pick on the Split. So, nice bomb in from the Uber from him, and Black Swan, they're coming into 2 now. They got to check for these traps. Smitty has them posted up all over the point, and yeah, Ninjax, the Brazilian scout, will be clearing those off. Frag onto June, and TFCrew want to contest this, but it's a pretty scary situation for them here.
Yeah,
they could pay the price.
I don't think Cheris has Uber just yet, but he's going to have it soon. And I think TFCrew would be wise to get the hell out of here as they get popped on Cheris, Split all by himself in the rollout, going down. It seems like they overstayed their welcome. It seems like they had their mind in the right place, playing aggressive with no Uber for either team, but they just didn't really make it any picks happen. They're just kind of standing in no man's land. They're probably going to lose the round because of it.
Yeah, many players down for the side of TFCrew if it's not showing up on the HUD. Half the squad. Actually, a couple respawns coming back in now, and Black Swan are taking their time. They do spam down the gun. Makes it easier to push, of course, but yeah, it looks like they're kind of content. No, it's odd how much time they're taking, honestly. They had a much better opportunity to go a few seconds ago, but now it looks like they're just building up the Uber, playing in a very odd position here at the lower stairs of the lobby.
Yeah, you get spammed pretty hard, but I think TFCrew is going to try to kite this as much as they can and also force the Uber. KTB is kind of the only person there in position as June jumps in, does a lot of damage. Ninjax goes down, Mirror Man goes down. Great bomb from June, doing a ton of damage, and teammates cleaning up those frags. So it's going to even up the Ubers here and maybe give a small opportunity for TFCrew to push out if they have Uber.
Yeah, they want to do it. They're going through the 1 door right now, and Black Swan, they're content with just playing the point. TFCrew not really getting the ground, and Stochastic still on the NG is going to make it tougher to push as he just eats a nade and gets bounced back to last. Oh, and Smitty going down, trying to get through the door. Now it's the NG versus Scout. Not going to win that. Tough for the engineer, and oh no, everyone around Split goes down. to the damage coming in from rollout. The scout through 1, and now just the 2 players alive. Sentry dealt with in haste, and now Rocket Wizard doing his best. He does get the 1 frag, but now it's going to be 4-2 for Black Swan. 1 round left for them to go. TFCrew, a bit of momentum at the beginning of that round, claiming the last one, winning the mid, but just not able to keep it up. Black Swan, nice little push into last there. It might have taken them a bit too much time. They kind of, wasted some opportunities, but they were able to do it in the end.
Yeah. Oh boy, I have like 3 FPS right now. Is this happening to you guys?
Yeah.
Oh my god. This is an interesting mid through the eyes of Future Man. I'm just gonna look at the kill feed. Smitty goes down. Rocket Wizard goes down. Black Swan is just cleaning up right now. Spamfest and Split, the only 2 remaining TFCrew players alive. I have 8 FPS right now. Split is still alive though somehow.
Yeah, if you didn't catch it, oh my god, dude. If you didn't catch slides 1 through 4 of that PowerPoint presentation, each one of them was Ether piping someone in the mouth. So, pretty sick mid from him. This guy's just honestly unreal. I mean, I feel like I've been saying that, until the cows come home here, but this guy's nuts, dude. God damn.
Why did you... Oh, okay. Well, the game's not lagging on stream at least. But yeah, for Wyatt and I, the game is running at literally 8 FPS. Thankfully, it's not. But yeah, I just turned on the stream. The game's running smooth, so you guys don't see what we see. Thankfully. But yeah, Cheris and the rest of Black Swan kind of taking over lobby. They took a lot of damage before their Uber here. Split goes down. They're probably going to play heals and get frags, cap the point, close the game off. Spamfest goes down. Just the spam classes for TFCrew right now, and they're just getting swarmed right now as the pressure is on the point. Game, set, match, full, Black Swan.
Yes, that was a climactic ending. Black Swan, they make it happen. That was an exciting second half. That was some good TF2 coming out from Black Swan. Nice win for them. TFCrew doing their best. Not able to take it today. Still, obviously, some things to work on. Newer team to the invite scene. Black Swan on the up and up. Ether is incredible on demo. So he's definitely the player to watch for them, in my opinion. Mirrorman having a good game as well. And yeah, just, Black Swan, they do it. So that's going to be now, I believe you said previously they were 2-5, right? So now 3-5 in invite.
Yeah, and they took command of that game after a bit of a sloppy first round, and yeah, they look quite good. Let's look at, I think the logs are on screen here. So yeah, what do we got? What do we got here? It looks like Mirrorman topping. Well, I don't know if these are good logs to look at, because
oh yeah, dude, Mirrorman.
I mean,
that's pretty funny. Just because it was flagged out.
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
I guess you just look at like KDR, because
damage is sorted by damage, not DPM. But top damage in the server actually June and Smitty. Kind of unsurprised. I mean, June was going off, that's for sure. Like we saw a whole lot of big damage June bombs, So not super shocked to see that. But yeah, Mirrorman doing well. Ether with a pretty good KD there, 20 and 10. Jay doing well. He had a lot of pretty ridiculous plays that felt like there's no reason they should have happened, but yet somehow making them happen. Many melee kills. But yeah, Mirrorman, probably the man of the match there, just doing well throughout. High damage, high frags, top fragging the server. So, well played there to Black Swan, 3rd win of the season. But, some flashes of greatness from individuals on TFCrew. Still a lot to work on as far as the team, but they're as I said, new to invite. They're working at it. They're getting there.
Yeah, they are. They are. Not gonna lie, I feel like I'm getting sick, and yeah, it's been a long night. I think we should wrap it up soon and
yeah, I mean,
get back on the casting grind another time.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea. For all of us over here at TFTV, we just want to wish you a good night. Thank you for tuning in, and We'll see you next time.